Hi everyone, today we're going to be looking at calculating the stopping distance for a car. Okay, so if you're driving in a car and you slam on the brakes, we want to find out how many meters it will be before your car actually comes to a complete stop. Because, when you're actually, the higher the speed that you're traveling, the longer it actually takes for your car to come to a complete stop. It doesn't happen instantly. So we're going to be using this formula here. So the stopping distance is measured in meters, and it's equal to 5 times v, v being the velocity or the speed that you were travelling before braking, multiplied with t, t being your reaction time in seconds, divided by 18, plus v squared, v still being your velocity or your speed, squared divided by 170. Okay, super weird formula. That's just the way it is. All we're going to be doing though is subbing our numbers in. So here we've got Captain Picard is driving down a road and he's travelling at 70 kilometers per hour. Now it takes him 3 seconds to react after seeing Wesley Crusher run onto the road in front of him, and Wesley runs onto the road 50 meters in front. Now we want to try and figure out whether Captain Picard is actually going to hit Wesley or whether his car will come to a complete stop in time. So first of all, we've got this giant paragraph with people's names and stuff, Star Trek references, which is super embarrassing. We need to be able to pull out the information that we need to use our formula. So we need to pull out our velocity or speed, which is here, 70 kilometers. And our reaction time was 3 seconds. Okay, so really, they're the only 2 things that we need to solve the actual question for now. So, we're calculating our stopping distance. I'll just call it D. I'm rewriting my formula, by the way. Then it's 5VT over 18 plus V squared over 170. Okay, now I'm going to put in these numbers into my formula. So it's 5, V is 70, my time was 3 seconds, over 18, plus my V was 70 squared over 170. Okay, cool. I'm going to type this into my calculator. Alright, type it in, remembering that this means multiplied. So this would be 5 times 70 times 3, then it's divided by 18, and then I'm adding that to 70 squared divided by 170. Type in my calculator and I get 87.15686, yada yada yada. I'll cut it at 2 decimal places. Let me get another texter. Cut it there. And I end up with 87.16 meters. Okay, so we figured out that it would take Captain Picard 87 meters before his car came to a complete stop. Now the question is actually asking us, is Wesley going to get hit by the car? Because Wesley ran onto the road 50 meters ahead. So now we need to make a judgment based on the calculation that we just did. Is Wesley going to get hit by a car? And well, the answer is yes, because he ran on 50 meters in front, but it takes the car 87 meters to stop, to come to a complete stop. Yeah, cool. So, in order to solve questions like this, first of all, you use your formula and you just sub in the numbers that you have. You've got to find your velocity or the speed that the car was traveling, and then the amount of time that it takes for the person to react. And that's it. The calculator does the rest of the work, but it is important to make sure that when we're reading a giant paragraph that we don't get mixed up and put the wrong numbers in, because it would have been very easy to just go, oh, 50. There's a 50 here. That must go somewhere, and put it in there. Whereas that 50 is not part of the actual calculation to begin with. We're just using that to make a judgment at the end. Okay, cool. Well, thank you for watching.